Welcome back, Spain, to your Caribou Data Science channel. I'm happy to see the throngs of pilgrims returning to the Camino Francais today on the weekends. Although I personally don't like crowds, but anyway, that's those crowds are. I know those crowds are great news for the bars, the restaurants, the churches, and of course the albergues along the way. I know those. I know all those. I know you probably really struggled in the last 18 months. Okay, but it really is glad to see the country opening back up with proper proof of vaccination, of course, from people from the U.S. But nonetheless, more pilgrims is good news for all the people along the Camino Francais. Okay, the Camino de Santiago. So let's begin by doing this. This, of course, is the twice weekly report. I do this report for Spain on Sunday and Thursday. If there's enough interest in the report, the numbers get up. I'll be more than happy to start doing this on a daily basis. Before we get started, what you have to remember about the vaccine is it may not keep you from dying. It'll probably reduce the severity of the disease, but it will not keep you from getting the disease. And secondly, again, if it reduces the severity, it'll probably reduce the chances that you'll die, but you can still die from COVID-19. Now, the other thing is, because it doesn't keep you from getting COVID-19, it means you're going to continue to see an increase in cases. And you consider to see an increase in deaths, but hopefully the deaths will be at a lower rate than they were prior to the vaccine. Okay, so let's just take a look at your vaccine numbers real quick here. So for September the 2nd, you had administered 66.7 million doses. And for the period of September the 2nd, 3.7 million people received one dose, and 3.4 million have been fully vaccinated. So what's the percentage look like here? So far, 78% of your population has been vaccinated one time. That's a pretty good number. What about full vaccination? And 72% of your people have been fully vaccinated. My friends, those are pretty good numbers. Considering you started rather late, okay, consider you started rather late, 127. That's not a bad. Those aren't bad numbers. Let's see if those numbers are translating over to are affecting the daily numbers here. Okay. Of course, as always, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Click that like button. Very important. Most important of all, click on that share button. Share the Caribou Data Science channel and this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. You can also copy and paste the link to this channel and this video into an email or text message and share it with your friends and family that way, even your coworkers. Okay, what you can see here is currently you've had 4.87 million cases total, 84,795 deaths. Now you can see here, you're actually bucking the trend. You're actually seeing a decrease in the number of cases. That's interesting. You had a high back here on July 19th of 61,828 cases. As of September the 3rd, that number dropped down to 6,311 with a 7-day average of 9,574 cases per day. Deaths, you've seen a slight increase in deaths here. For September the 3rd, you had 155 deaths. And for the 7-day period ending August the 31st, you were averaging 157 deaths per day. Let's take a look at some weekly numbers now. Well, you can see, well, this is good news. You're actually seeing a decline in the number of cases on a weekly basis. Okay? Which is kind of interesting. Is this a result of the vaccine? I don't know. It would certainly be a one possibility. Or in general, the vaccine doesn't keep you from getting COVID-19. What about deaths? Your deaths are just crazy though. Well, this is 1,000 deaths. So maybe here you had 800 deaths, but still 800 deaths for 7 days. 100 plus, maybe around 100, 101 deaths per day. Still pretty good numbers compared to back over here and over here. Okay. Monthly case, you can see that August cases was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. August cases were the fifth most cases for any single month so far. What about deaths? Well, deaths for August were about 2,500, a little about 2,500. but still below these numbers right here. All right. So that concludes your report today, Spain, for your COVID-19 analysis. Be sure to click that subscribe button, click the like button. YouTube really, YouTube loves to look at the likes, and the way we're going to grow our channel is through likes and through shares. Okay. Thanks so much for your time, Spain. We'll catch you Thursday with an updated report.